Hello everybody, Kizilla here. Welcome back to another episode of Super Robot Wars V. So in the last episode, we did the secret scenario supporting a long journey, and I briefly mentioned that I might grind up money to upgrade our units, but I chose not to. So yeah, this is kind of just what we're rocking. So, before we do anything else, congratulations on becoming an ace pilot, Tabia. Sure, you worked very hard to get to this point. Hard to believe I actually made it this far, knowing I used to just be the runt of the Crossbone Vanguard. I don't know very much about your personal history, but I think you're a great pilot. Not everybody could handle the Skullheart nearly as well as you. Oh, I don't know about that. It's true. I know that I'm not the only one who feels that way. So does Bernadette and most everyone else here. I'm not used to getting complimented so much. I think if you just try a little harder, you'll become just as good with the ladies as you are with mobile suits. Wait, what did you just say? Nothing. Don't mind me. But I really know you can do it, Tabia. Look forward to seeing how you go about wooing a woman one of these days. Damn, 9. Earth Fleet Tenku is made up of strategists, technicians, navigators, deckhands, accountants, cleaning crew, mechanics, security officers, and more. By observing everyone's work, my tactical processing capacity was able to obtain data equivalent to 500 TAC points. I pledge to do all I can as a vital member of Earth Fleet Tenku as well. So yeah, by getting the secret scenario, we actually got ourselves 500 TAC points. So let's see. I don't believe I need to tell you the results of your checkup. Yes, considering it is my body. In which case, you'll not hear from me. I consider the case closed. Thank you, Doctor. I'll say, though, till I see the Earth again, or we finally reach Iskandar, I will keep going. Are you leaving already? I have a commander's meeting to attend. Commander, if we lose you, Earth Fleet Tenku is lost at sea. A portion of the Gamillan Armada passed through the subspace gate not long after the Yamato. What you're saying is, the Balunese survivors have made it to the large Magellanic Cloud. While we have managed to keep their main force confined to that sector, must assume that they now know we're out here, which calls for a speedy response. I propose we split Earth Fleet Tenku in two, having each team create a diversion for the other. But that would mean one group leaving Princess Eurisha and the Yamato behind. Now, we did plan for this. Oh man, I totally wanted to say that! And I'll let you provide the explanation. Alrighty then! So, Earth Fleet Tenku's tech team came up with something based on a plan by Dr. Fasange. I'd like to present to you the lovely boson transmitter and receiver. And those are? This system lets you broadcast cycle waves through the transmitter, picking them up with the receiver to make a precision boson jump. So, let's say the Yamato holds the transmitter, while the Nadesico holds onto the receiver. It'll allow Nadesico to jump straight to the Yamato. They wouldn't even need to know where it is. Of course, we'll need someone with powerful cycle waves to stay with the transmitter. An innovator or new type would work, which admittedly makes it a bit limited in its usefulness. Think of the potential! Earth Fleet Tenku could be our secret weapon! Well, I suppose I know why you're here now, Seiya. And to make best use of the system, it would be best to split Nadesico and the Yamato into two groups. The Yamato will form a team of mobile suits in order to utilize the transmitter. That means Mondo Bell, the Steel Being, and the Eternal. Nadesico, meanwhile, will have teams Mazinger, Getter, Zambot 3, Daitarn 3, Brave Express Corps, Eva, and Paramount 1st Squadron, along with Mithra. What do we do with the Vongnecks, Huck, Bane, and Grungust? It would be best to keep them together, considering their link. Redeem is after 9. They may be heading into an attack if they found a way to the large Magellanic Cloud. Very well. They will be assigned to the Yamato. Assuming that Gardeem has managed to chase us all the way here, the Gamillans won't let them pass unchallenged. I get it. They could end up taking each other out. Here's hoping they throw a little confusion into the mix. It still stands that one of our best teams will be put to the test. But still, we must reach Iskandar and return to Earth. I do hope we meet again. Yep, this is clearly a real robot versus super robot route. So, with this route split, I don't even need to tell you. But this is going to be a wild one. Hey, 9? Oh, Yarisha. It's fine, really. This journey, it's allowing you to be who you want to be. That's all I wanted to say. Do I want to be? That means... Alrighty. So, let's head on to the next map. No, that can't be! I'm sorry, Bright. I just thought you should know the truth about my condition. If I don't make it, I want you to take over command of Earth Fleet Tenku. Come on, don't be like that! That Hathaway. A real good kid. Yeah? I lost my son in the war. Not just my son either. And countless young people died in battle over the years. I have no fear or regrets about dedicating my life to secure Earth's future, in place of those who didn't make it this far. If someone like you to entrust my legacy to. And there are the youngsters like Kodai and Shima, who I know will go on to do great things in my absence. I understand. But I plan on returning to Earth with you. I know Kodai and the others feel the same, if not more so. Sir? You're right. Make you a promise. I will do everything in my power. Stay alive. As long as my mission permits. Thank you. Remember as a child, hearing tales of the sea of stars, a large Magellanic Cloud. And now look at us. We're actually here. After this battle is all said and done, the history of mankind will likely be changed forever. It's up to us to ensure that history is written. To do that, we have to protect the Earth. Yes, sir. You think the survivors from Balun will try and come after us? We put them to shame. They'll likely want to try and save face to get their revenge. And it sure felt good to stick it to them like that. Felt good for us, sure, but for them, everything they trained and lived for just got crushed in an instant. It must have been humiliating. Yeah, but do you think they'd really go through the trouble of coming all the way out here just for revenge? Well, about that, based on the data we've gathered thus far, there's a very good chance that Gamillans could have a base here in the large Magellanic Cloud. If that's true, we put ourselves right in the middle of our most dire enemy's grasp. Yes, there's a significant chance that Gamillans will see our presence here as an attempt to start a battle, or maybe get revenge on them in one fell swoop. But just want to make it to Iskandar. We don't even want to fight against Gamillans in the first place. That really our only purpose? Nothing the matter? Shima, are you saying you want to fight against Gamillans? I'm the head navigator. Primary objective is to get the Yamato and Earth Fleet Tenku to Iskandar and then back to Earth safely. If anyone wants to fight the Gamillans, it'd be you. Don't you want revenge for your brother? When I left Earth, I may have had some feelings like that. But since then, I met Melda, fought in the 80 and Universal Century dimensions, and I learned that maybe I don't have to fight to get my revenge. Would I? You're right. Battles don't just result in a winner and a loser. There's more to it than that. I've come to think the same, actually. I haven't been able to forget what Melda was saying. That Earth actually attacked Gamillans first. My dad died in battle the very first time Earth came into contact with Gamillans. Oh. I had no idea. That's why I couldn't forgive her. I felt like she was insulting my father's legacy. But not anymore. Like Kodai, I've been in all these battles with other dimensions, and they've changed my mind about things. We can't change the fact that Earth and Gamillans went to war with each other. So if that's the case, our job should be to try and end that war now. The way to do that, and not even be in defeating Gamillans anyway. Earth got obliterated by those guys. I don't know how anyone can have any sympathy for them. Yeah, but getting rid of them won't bring Earth back either way. That's right. The only thing we need to focus on right now is making it to Iskandar. Yeah, I know. You don't have to tell me twice. But if Gamillans does try to stop us, we won't hesitate to take them out. Their base is on the way to Iskandar. We should just take care of them along the way. Well, that does nothing but cause more conflict. You have any better ideas? Perhaps. Look, if you can't come up with anything, just follow along. Nobody tries to think of anything, then nothing will ever get solved. Think the world is that simple? Look, I may be a bit idealistic, but if everyone just went around fighting each other instead of trying to think of other solutions, what kind of world would that be? You can't ignore them, you know. I know, but it's good to talk things out like this sometimes. Suppose it's better than sitting in a mobile suit cockpit and killing each other. Just talk things out with each other, then who knows? Maybe we'll come up with some kind of an idea. But what if we do have to end up fighting? I'll deal with that when the time comes. Let's just hope the fighting will lead to some understanding in the end. What do you think about all this, Lane? Well, I only do my duty as a soldier. At least I wish it were that simple. But as much as I fought against Lana Bell, I have come to see how it's possible to come to a mutual understanding. Monroe also said it was important to have the capacity to feel that way too. What about you, Ride? I mean, you're a new type, aren't you? Hey, you don't have to answer if you aren't sure. Yeah, everyone is going to feel differently about this. It's normal. Besides, I'm sure you can understand. That's why I live my life the way I do. Thank you, Merida. You are his goddess of victory, after all. Okay, so what about you, Hathaway? How do you think this war should play out? I really don't know. I just know that it's not right to use only force to try and solve things, that's for sure. That sort of thing only leads to a vicious cycle of pain and suffering. So I guess this is the end of the fighting. War changes people. Some for the better, and some for the worse. But that can also change the world. I felt that too. Sure. I've seen how you've changed. Thanks to that, I've been able to change for the better too. Major, do you mind telling us a little about your past? I'm sorry, I can't. I'm still too ashamed. One day, I do hope to be able to come to accept my past as part of who I am today, though. Still have time to change. You do too, don't you think? I certainly hope so. Still don't know the purpose of those innovators that Aeolia Shenberg was talking about. But now here we are out in the depths of space. I'm hoping to learn something from the Gamillans and any other beings we come in contact with out here. Some of them might not be so friendly, Setsuna. Scenario 43. contact! Commander Okita. What's the matter, Commander? Perhaps we should not bother him. I promise not to tell anyone about his health. I have to stay vigilant. I don't want to ruin the Commander's desire to avoid causing the rest of the crew any unnecessary worry. The Gamillans are approaching from a distance of 12,000, directly ahead at our 12 o'clock. We've got you now, Yamato. I, Fompt Burger, Charge Captain of the Domo Advisory Council, will put a stop to you before the Commander returns to the front lines. Commander, let's storm them before they can prepare to return fire. The enemy fleet is charging us. That must be their Commander's style. Deploy all units. Roger. Deploying all units now. You're going to want to, You're gonna want to bring something that has a map attack. Because, and trust me, this is... like, this is going to be a really annoying thing that you'll, find is just sadly common. Coming into contact with the Gamillans out here in the vast emptiness of space and some truth to the rumor about us possibly being close to their base. Must be thinking of us as a threat. Do you really think they're the type who will believe us when we say we're just trying to get to a Skandar? That's enough? I know. Right now, our main priority is just to make it through here. That's right. Don't forget what our real mission is. Attention all units and all vessels! Focus our attacks on the enemy mothership. We need to finish this battle in 5 minutes or less. Roger. We'll take that mothership down in 5 minutes flat. So we have to defeat the boss in 5 minutes. If Setsuna gets defeated or we reach the 6th turn, we lose. And as our point condition, this is why I said you're going to want to bring a strong unit with a map weapon. You need to defeat at least 4 enemy units at the same time with a map weapon. Now, like always, what we are going to do... we're going to do the battleship sortie. Now, you might be wondering, why exactly did I choose all of these units? Well, aside from trying to get more ace pilots, a lot of Gundam units I just don't really use. But you know the drill by now. Use Excel to move everybody up. And like all SR points with a time limit, I am going to save and try to get the SR point. I am so glad that in future games we will have a hard mode that will allow us to just not have to worry about the SR point as long as we get through the stage. Okay, now let's see. So the issue with map weapons is that you can't actually use them unless you, okay, so... did Did I put the Vong right? Yeah, I put Vong next here. Hang on. Because I know I can do this easily with the Vong next. I just have to set myself up to be in a position where I can do that. Okay. So now if I use Soul, due to the fact that map weapons have less of an attack, or they have less attack, and oh yeah, that is easily it. Alright, we've got him right where we want him! Looks like you've been beaten at your own game. No time to think like that now. Not like I want to fight these guys, but you gotta do what you gotta do. That is true. He's activated. Alright, so that should be... Alright, so let's launch the Quanta. Spirit... Now, obviously the priority is any unit who can, oh wow, Jared comes with love? Huh. Yeah, like I said, the priority is any unit can... let's see. Because yeah, you'll notice, some of these units that I have not used have quite a bit of, they have quite a bit of leveling to do. Just trying to figure out who to send out next. Okay, so here's what I'll do. I'll send out L in the Azieru. There's no way in hell I'm sending her out in the rusty old, Okay, so let's tactical charge. Now, I'm not really worried about getting more ace pilots at this point, due to the fact that I've already reached the conditions that I want. But at the same time, it wouldn't hurt to actually, you know, get some more. Primarily just to help make our units more useful. Okay, so let's launch the Zeta. Use drive to activate biosensor. Now, obviously, I don't want to make Camille go in all willy-nilly. Now we launch the G. And then the next one will be all of these guys down here. Launch Huckbane. The new has launched. Strike Freedom's launch. And then Kshatriya has launched. And that's launching Destiny. Alright. So let's use Grit just to restore some HP. Alright, that's a kill for Alayuya. Now keep in mind, this isn't just the, like, all of this is not just what's on this stage. It's not going to be a short stage by any means. Okay, biosensor's activated. Alright, that's a kill for Setsuna. Do a tactical charge. Restore Setsuna's action. Activate Transam. Because if we can get Setsuna to ace, he's going to have a much easier time being a really good pilot. And the reason I say this is because his ace bonus actually makes it easier to activate Innovator, which does give him some pretty hefty boosts in stats. Let's see. I Mega Cannon on you. Now, one thing I do want to mention is that I did deploy to the area because, reasons. Yeah, let's get you to here because if I ever, like, do a second playthrough of this, Merida will always join, but it's not... Actually, I mean, to be fair, to be entirely fair, like, that isn't exactly how it works. I keep forgetting Amuro doesn't have anything to let him, boost his own morale. It's turn 3, okay. Let's move up here. Wave Rider Crash. And yes, I'm calling it the Wave Rider Crash, not Wave Rider Charge. I refuse to call it that. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Oh, Jesus Christ, I didn't think Camille would get hurt that badly. Oh, neat, we got Soul. Yeah, we'll have to use the Force Seed. But in case it wasn't entirely obvious, we do not have all of our true heavy hitters here. So all boss fights are going to be much harder. So basically, I have to rely a lot on the Bong next. We cannot discount the Yamato's commander. Even Commander Domo has acknowledged his prowess. Seems to be proficient at head-on assaults. His skill is more than that of a charge captain. I think we'll need to watch our rear as well. Alright, well, time to kill you. Darn, I was hoping, Ah, well. Let's see. Yeah, I think Setsuna should do it. Because he gets Zeal as his final spirit command. Curse this! They're more capable than I thought! But we're not done yet! What? I have another detached force! How do you like this, Terrans? I learned this from Commander Dommel himself! It's bad, they're going to flank us! Wait, something's coming! What the fuck is that? What is that? What's going on? Someone give me a status update! What are you doing? Retreat immediately! Our ship is being eaten whole! What's happening to the Gamillan ship? Looks like it's being absorbed. Or is it fusing with that thing? The ship must not have been able to withstand the damage and exploded. All ships open fire! Slow down those monsters so we can retreat! The Gamillans are retreating! Looks like we spoke too soon. They're actually headed this way! Seems we missed our chance to retreat. That just made them mad, and now it looks like they're ready for a real fight. Pull yourself together, Setsuna. We have to think about our safety first. I know. That comes, but not getting any response back. Those things aren't being piloted. They're autonomous life forms. They are living robots. We've analyzed the unknown enemy's assimilation attack. As expected, we believe it to be some sort of symbiotic fusion with their target. Their attacks seem to affect the minds of anyone in the units they attack. Are you serious? If crew falls unconscious, there will be no way to retreat. We'll be done for if that happens. If any pilots are taking damage, we'll need to have them retreat immediately. I'll give the signal to retreat if any pilot's mental state reaches dangerous levels to keep them from being assimilated. Don't do anything crazy out there. Our main priority right now is just to survive. Roger! And so we come in contact with another foreign being. Really nothing I can do? Now we just need to defeat all of our enemies. This is going to be harder than you may think. So meet the ELS. I hate these things for a reason. See, they have a special ability called Anti-Spirit Attack. What does that do? If they hit you at all, your pilot will lose morale. This makes fighting them incredibly risky. And also annoying as hell. Ah, my head is killing me! What did these things do to me? You think you can win that easily? We won't go down without a fight! As you can see, we should be at like 150 morale, but we aren't. We're at 145. This is exactly what I mean when I say these things are annoying to fight and I hate them so much. Now there is a attack point bonus we can get. However, that is going to involve getting Setsuna to the front line. Alright, so let's launch the Quanta. So... yeah, let's attack you. What is this strange feeling? Is this the mind of those unknowns overcoming me? Come on, talk to me! What are you trying to get across? Just stop your fighting, this will not get either of us anywhere! That's not going to work on them, Setsuna, you idiot! Not yet. If you've seen, the show that Setsuna comes from. Again, I don't really know my Gundam too well. Like, obviously the more standout ones and, well, the classic, Gundam. Like, those ones I know. Oh, right. Kshatriya. Like, those ones I know well. Alright? Like, I know them. For instance, I know about G Gundam and the fact that, due to the fact that it's like, the only one that actually has Gundams come close to being super robots. Which, in case it wasn't obvious, I have established myself as a massive fan of super robots. I can feel their will being forced upon me. Can't let them take control of me. I have to fight back. It's not the time to back down. Also, these guys really like ganging up on a single unit. It's so annoying. Especially when they deal a lot of damage. And especially when they reduce your morale. Seriously, why do they do this? Huh. And I kind of wish the Getter team had come with us due to the fact that, well, you know, they would absolutely be helpful with the Getter, with the Shin Getter Dragon having fucking, resupply. Because that would easily solve, Setsuna's energy issues. But on the plus side, we got him to ace, so... yay. Also, I'm just now realizing these fucking things have... oh. I really do not like them. Because they have support... This is an issue that I have with a lot of enemies at this point in the game. They have support defend up the wazoo. Alright, launching Zeta to help out Hathaway. This strange sensation I've been feeling coming from these unknowns? If I don't do something, this will just end up being a repeat of the time on Skuroka. I have to defeat them! Yes, you do, Camille. Alrighty, let's... Launching Penelope. Zero in. Let's use High Mega Cannon full power. How the fuck are you not dead? Alright, one... And sure, why not? It was worth a try. Activate Trans Am and beat you up. Ah, these things seem to be reacting to our quantum brainwaves. Again, who the fuck is Hallelujah? I know of Hallelujah, but who is he? Who is this mysterious doppelganger? So I can use Excel to... Okay. So we do this. Let's try to move everyone else up. I still want to get that tack point bonus just because I can. I had no idea he was that low on health. And what the fuck? Yeah, Camille should be able to handle this. There we go. The only way it could have happened. Or that our first contact with another species would end up starting out this way. No, you didn't. What are you talking about? Like, dude, what are you talking about? Again, I'm supremely glad that battleships can do this. I'm gonna try to get L one more kill. There we go. So that just leaves this guy. Okay, so Lane went down, but he was able to get him close to death. It's a shame they don't have charge, because, I would have liked to have them get the kill. Ah well. Is it finally over? I never imagined such things like those living machines could have even existed. More unknowns approaching! Reinforcements? Look, I'll handle this. Setsuna, wait! Won't let them beat us. Setsuna! Setsuna, return fire! You have to get out of there! I won't. What are you? Why are you here? Answer me! I said answer me! What do you want from us? Ah! Ah! The Double O Quanta is being absorbed by the ELS! Setsuna! It's no use, he's unconscious! Setsuna, please! Setsuna, get out of there! Now, while you still can! Kieria! Do you want to become one of them or what? Wait for me, I'm coming to save you! No, leave me! Save Setsuna! What? Setsuna is the embodiment of Aeolia's dream. It's my sole job to protect him. Kieria. Double O Quanta is non-operational, drifting off into space. Get the recovery team to him. It's up to you guys now. Erde, no! Kieria! Oh, it can't be. Those monsters! All units, all vessels, retreat immediately! But we can't, not now. The unidentified life forms seem to be wavering. Can't miss our chance to get out of here! Roger! All units, retreat! The Double O Quanta was recovered successfully. How is Setsuna doing? He regained consciousness and can respond to us. The area saved his life. Covered the Raphael, but didn't make it. Damn it! So far from a skinned army, we haven't even defeated Embryo yet! Erde, will be missed. You guys talking about me? Erde? Where are you communicating from? From the main system of the Ptolemaios 2 custom. Wait, you did the same as when you were shot by ribbons? You got it. All of the data that makes up who I am, including my memories, have been backed up in the ship's main system, which is just a miniaturized version of the Veda. Just before the Raphael exploded, I transferred my consciousness there. As for my physical body, I have a spare in my room, so I can also restore that to its previous state without any issue. Now hurry up then, we all want to see you! All about that. Give me some time to think. Why? I want to think about those unknowns we came across today, as well as Setsuna. It's actually easier to fully utilize the Veda system in data form, rather than in physical form with the body. But you can't pilot the Raphael like that! There are more important things than that right now. So you can stay in data form and support Setsuna, or you can pilot the Raphael. Well, if you choose to support Setsuna, the Raphael will have to be scrapped. So you can actually choose whether or not Tieria becomes a sub-pilot, or it needs to be a main pilot. I'm gonna have him be a sub-pilot. I want Tieria to take care of supporting Setsuna. After looking at how things went today, I'm worried about him still being unstable. I understand. I actually completely agree. I heard he was okay, but now I'm not so sure. I'll go check on him. That's another lucky man to have this many people worried about his well-being. Well, he is the hope of Aeolia, and of all of us, really. That's right, Setsuna. But you have to keep moving forward, just like you felt you must. We'll support you in that endeavor. We must keep moving into the future together. Aria's alive and well. You don't have to worry about that anymore, Setsuna. But it was my careless actions that put him in such harm in the first place. Setsuna, what exactly were you trying to do back there? Just wanted to stop all the fighting. But I failed. Setsuna. Must have felt something from those unknowns too. Thought that feeling was hostility, but was it not? Setsuna seemed to think differently. He was trying to understand the unknowns. You think he felt something different from us? I thought invaders and new types were the same thing up until now. But maybe there is something different that I just hadn't noticed before. If both use psychowaves to communicate at least, you think we'll see those unknowns again? Who knows? Perhaps we will. Either case, Setsuna may hold the key to fighting against them. So, if you choose to have Tieria become a sub-pilot, anything that you used on him in the Raphael Gundam will be given back to you. So that is it for this episode. I'll see all of you in the next one. Goodbye!